Hey friends, sorry I jumped on late. It was the way of this morning. Anyway, I'm glad to be here. I'm needing a sitting right now, and I hope you are too. So with that, let's get started, shall we? If it's comfortable for you to do so, please allow the eyes to close and the gaze to turn inward. The awareness that we usually bring to the world around us, to objects and other people, can we reassign that? Can we use those capabilities to, for a few moments, scan our own bodies, our each unique individual bodies, taking the time of a few breaths to explore sensations in the body, messages of the nervous system and of the various systems of the body, starting perhaps with the feet or the shins, the legs, and the sitting bones, any part that are in contact right now with the earth, moving your way up the pelvis, the spine, the chest, the neck, the skull, the face, exploring the sensations of sitting and being present and being held by the earth, and the sensations of sitting in a tall and dignified manner, and perhaps exploring showing the muscles of your body some compassion by allowing them to relax for a time. Just for the time of a few breaths, continuing to explore this paradigm of being held and sitting upright and showing ourselves kindness by finding places of relaxation. Knowing that we will never really leave our bodies, and that sensations of the body will always make themselves known to us, and that we are absolutely endowed with the capacity to confront and accept and deal with sensations, and that we can move, adjust, make ourselves more comfortable if sensations are ever too intense. And that this is too an example of compassion we can show ourselves. Knowing all of that, being equipped with that wisdom, now allowing the awareness to specialize settle even more particularly on our body as it breathes, on the parts of our body that are within the role of the breathed. Just exploring what it feels like to inhale, to exhale, what other feelings may come up in the spaces in between the inhale and the exhale, and in between the exhale and the inhale. What thoughts might spin up and spin off from the observation of our breath. For just a few moments, being acquainted with this part of ourselves. In addition to the myriad sensations of sitting and being a living, thinking creature, a being a being, perhaps we may have noticed a spot in the body where the awareness was drawn to around the breath. This may be in the chest, in the abdomen, or in the head and the neck somewhere of some part of the airway the breath travels through. And for a time, just allowing the breath to settle there even more deeply, to really reside in this space, to explore, even hear the myriad of sensations. In our chosen part of the body, how is this breath? How is this moment? Maybe that as we sit and contemplate a relatively discrete, novel part of ourselves, and the relatively subtle, perhaps we view them as mundane sensations of the working of our body, that the thought-generating gland of the brain may be making observations about the situation of sitting and breathing, or our greater situation, or a judgment on what we may think of this practice, a judgment of ourselves for being easily distracted, or having sensations in the body. Stories may emerge, trying to explain why things might be the way they are in this moment. This is all good, normal, and healthy. This is part of what it is to be a human being. It's a part that will not leave us in this time. It's a part that we have strengthened throughout our lives. A part that we have reinforced the validity of and the usefulness of. The fact that we have survived thus far on this earth is a testament to that. And it's possible for us to explore making the choice to instead, in this moment, or just this time, what would it be like to prioritize observing something subtle like the breath? In some part of the body that is involved with respiration, today, in this moment. being kind to ourselves, being gentle with ourselves, not holding our awareness to the breath like a punishment. Perhaps merely inquiring, how is the breath right now? And when in the due course of time, our awareness may wander to anything else. To bring about our awareness of this wandering, of what it is that has attracted our mind away from the breath, and then to explore letting go that train of thought, that momentary distraction. Not pushing it away, not judging it, letting it be a part of our awareness in this moment, because it is, of course. And instead, just lightly picking our awareness up again, redirecting it to our bodies and to our breathing. As many times as our awareness may wander, and we become aware of it, we come back to the breath. In this moment. Now that we've been sitting for some time, really exploring the quality of depth within our facility of awareness, the skill of awareness. The invitation is now to continue to embody and explore these qualities of sureness, dedication, and steadfastness that we have demonstrated in exploring the awareness of our breath. to allow them to be used in a larger area of subjective observation. Zooming the camera out, as it were. Allowing our awareness to take in more and more of the body. Allowing this reliable container that we have constructed for ourselves to now encompass the entirety of our body. All felt sensations that occur within our field of observation. Just noting them, perceiving them, drinking them in, observing them as one might observe a group of people. Not needing to focus on any of them. Just allowing the gaze or the area of sensation to be vast, to passively collect any sensations, any phenomena of our felt experience, our heard experience, to be observed and accepted as part of this field. Of sensations in the body in this moment. Here too, as before, thoughts and observations and phenomena, the linking and grouping of these occurrences may function as distractions as well. However, these distractions function to restrict our vast panoramic observation to an area of intensity, be that part of the body, or of a thought, or of an emotion. And here in this vast space, the invitation is to once again notice what has moved the awareness. However, now, can we make space within our awareness for these new intense sensations of the mind or of the body or of the heart, becoming vaster and vaster, accepting more and more of what's going on in this moment. Continuing this practice in unguided relative silence for the next few minutes, knowing that at the end I'll ring the bell, signify the end of the sitting. By me keeping this container, you can continue to focus on this moment. Allowing the sound of the bell to be the string that draws our consciousness back up to the surface, becoming more and more aware again of the world around us, of our lives, off the cushion or the mat. Allowing the eyes to slowly and gently and in your own time gradually open. Once again, taking in the information of the world around us, allowing ourselves to build a construction of the universe as we understand it, outside of ourselves. And bringing movement into the body, starting with the fingers and the toes and moving on to the arms and legs. Perhaps taking a stretch or a twist or a fold to bring space and ease to a place that may be sore or tight as a result of our sitting. It's a way of thanking your body for joining you hand in hand on this small excursion into yourself. May all beings be healthy, and safe, and happy. May all of our actions help to bring this about in ourselves and others. Namaste. Look forward to sitting with you again, friends. See you soon.